I've been talking for years about the fact that social media platforms need to be more transparent. In fact, in November of 2017, so almost 3 years ago, I talked about the fact that Twitter, Facebook, and some of these other social media platforms are using algorithms that make determinations about what consumers see and what they can't see, and that they needed to be open about how that was operating. And I think 3 years on, almost that debate is more aggressive than ever. And I think part of the reason is that people are using these platforms without a full understanding of exactly how these decisions are being made. So I do think this is an important issue, as I said, and so we'll be taking a look at all the comments in the record in this particular proceeding, and more generally watching the debate in Congress that's going forward. The FCC's regulations need to catch up with where their marketplace is. And so, for example, when it comes to broadcast TV news, I've consistently said that these broadcast TV companies, many of which, as you pointed out, have seen their advertising revenues shrink, especially during the pandemic, are competing against these digital technology giants, in particular Google and Facebook, which arguably have a duopoly when it comes to digital advertising. And so, to the extent they're competing for the same dollars, it would seem to many people reasonable to say, well, okay, broadcast news like this outlet, like a bunch of other outlets, shouldn't be shackled with these legacy regulations. And this is one of the things I think has finally dawned on people, regardless of your political affiliation, is that we need to make sure that there's a robust news media that's able to cover the stories that matter. That these companies are being starved of advertising revenue, in part because these outdated regulations are holding them back. We really need to take a careful look at that.